Within this lesson, we're going to be going over basic HTML structure, declaration of the document type, how to use tags, opening and closing tags, and 3 of the most common types of tags that you're going to be using to structure your HTML documents. So first off, right here at the top, we're declaring the document type. And this helps the browser interpret what type of document it should be expecting. And then below that, we've got the HTML opening and HTML closing tags. So with HTML, you've got opening and closing tags. So predominantly most of the tags are going to have opening and closing, as well as you've got these kind of self-closing tags as well, which we're going to get into later within the course. So for now, it's just important to understand that HTML has opening and closing, and any content between these opening and closing tags is considered to be content within that element. So here we've got our opening HTML, closing HTML, so that means all this content here is HTML content. And then just below the HTML, we've got head, so opening head and closing head. And then if you notice here, we've got body, opening, and closing body. So this is a basic structure of an HTML page where we've got head, opening and closing, and body, opening and closing. And the way the browser is going to interpret these two elements, or these two tags, is that anything up here is part of the head, and anything below here is part of the body. And so this actually is going to get commonly output within the browser, and this is for the viewer to be able to see. So within the head, normally we're going to include title. So here we've just set a title called an HTML template, and as you can see, when we go into our browser, we see that we do have our title displaying there within the tab. And then below that in body, so we've got these opening and closing paragraphs. We've got BRs, which are line breaks, and we've got heading tags. And as you can see within the browser, these paragraph tags, they leave spacing between the different elements. And then the line breaks, they don't leave any additional spacing between them. So you see there's a line break there, a line break there, and a line break at the end of world for all 3 of these. And we see that they don't leave any additional spacing, so it's just essentially the line height. And headings are working similar to the way paragraphs are, that the next element is going to actually go underneath this one. So it's going to operate within a block function, and it's going to leave this spacing between the 2 different elements. So here we've got our heading 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and with headings it's important to understand that they go down from 1 being the largest and go all the way over to 6, and this is just a great way to really highlight some content within your HTML code. So again, with HTML, you've got opening, closing tags, you've got line breaks, and again opening and closing headings. So they're really easy. They're just H1 to anywhere from H1 to 6. And then the basic structure of the document is body and head, and it's all contained within HTML. And that's all you really need to get started building out your HTML code.